Hello, everybody. The notes changed place from the 6th and the 36th gate to the 22nd and the 42nd gate. Ooh, I thought while I'm recording I can change the camera, but no, I cannot. So you will have to listen to me. Yeah, so from the 14th of June till the 3rd of November, we're going to be in a new circumstances, so to say, which will basically influence the whole world. And we just moved from the gate of crisis, darkening of the light, gate of friction. So from a lot of friction, a lot of so to say crisis, we're now moving into a lot of thinking in the 47th gate and a lot of listening and moodiness. So it's very important that you are not puppet on strings and following the outside influences. Like the 47th gate, it's the gate of oppression. It's about overthinking, the pressure to make sense out of things, and basically coming to realizations even through suffering, through thinking too much. It's a mental gate, a part of the Ajna Center. So we're collectively moving from away from being overly mental, focused on finding meaning in everything and rethinking everything, from a strong pressure to understand why things were this way or that way, that can manifest like mental exhaustion and self-criticism, overthinking the past, trying to make sense out of everything. Basically an environment of internal stories, mental overload, and trying to find the right answer. We're leaving this environment behind and we're moving towards the 22nd gate, which is in the north node of the moon, part of the solar plexus, the emotional center. So the new environment that we're going to be drawn into is of emotional presence in the now. That's what the individual circuitry gives us, being in the now. Social sensitivity, in the 22nd gate, aesthetic awareness, graceful expression. So we're going to be very attuned acoustically to not only to the words and their meaning, but how they're said, how they're expressed, what words exactly were used. It's a form of emotional resonance. Do we resonate to what we say? Do we resonate to the sound of and how it was said? Basically, we're moving from mind to feeling. We're shifting away from a world where everything is evaluated through logic, and although that's an abstract gate, so making sense of the past, being fully immersed in the experience before we can make sense out of it, waiting for clarity, mental clarity of this aha moment, not pushing it, not trying to make sense of things, but waiting for this kaleidoscope of images to become one full movie and suddenly make sense. That's what all of this was for. And we're moving more into refined communication, how we speak, the social tone, the silence, whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable silence, the atmosphere. It's a very romantic gate, the 22nd gate. It's the gate of the left ear. And the left ear never hears everything in the moment. While things are happening, we hear some part of the truth, and then a little bit later we suddenly another part of what we heard comes suddenly to us, and we hear something else. So it takes time for emotional clarity to see things from both sides of the wave. From the side where you have your gray glasses on and everything good is not so good, everything bad is twice as bad, or the moment of our pink glasses where everything good is twice as good, everything bad is not so bad. And listen to what the different perspectives bring to you. And only when you went through all sides of this emotionality, really hear the truth, really have clarity. So we're moving to through too much thinking to grace, presence, emotionality. But we have to be careful for both, not to overthink, not to oppress ourselves and be under the pressure to take mental decisions, to make sense out of everything, to being too emotional and taking emotional decisions. The 22nd gate is in the emotional center, the solar plexus, so we might feel a push to take emotional decisions. So when you're emotional, no matter whether you're an emotional being, emotionally defined, or you're non-emotional, not emotionally defined, in both cases, emotional decisions are not a good idea. If you feel you're emotional, better remove yourself from the situation, give yourself more time when you feel calm in the body. That's the trick here, is to feel calmness in the body, because emotional clarity is never 100%. It's mostly 70%, 60-70%. The point is that there is no nervousness in the body, that you feel that you reached clarity which doesn't make you nervous, doesn't make you, the decision or what you want to say or do, don't feel like you are under emotional pressure to take it. So if you feel that you're overthinking, or if you feel too emotional and nothing makes really sense, or everything which is said is not to your acoustic liking, then you have to wait. Patience is the key during those months until November. It's about following your own inner authority, your inner truth, your authenticity, and not following the trend, following the circumstances, following outer authorities. So what is the key to stay authentic? It's to follow your strategy, and it always starts with waiting. And waiting doesn't mean not doing anything. It's about waiting for the right opportunities, for the universe to initiate you, or in the case of the manifester, to feel this inner impulse to act. So waiting for the universe to knock on your door, practically something to come from outside, somebody to ask you something, or the context to be the right context, and waiting, and then your inner authority, whether if you're emotional, to get emotional clarity, if you're sacral, to wait for your response, if you're spontaneous, to see what's your first reaction, and so on and so on. So this is the wisdom of the coming times, is patience. Wait for the right circumstances, the right people, the right timing. And when there is no nervousness in the body, you can speak freely and you can act according to your inner authority, whatever it is. So this is for now, and I will be back with more. The moment I reach 50 followers, I'll be able to